Maverick 100.9 Aggie Lands Country Alternative. It's Corliss, and I am introducing you to my new sister, my new bestie, probably my new favorite country artist. RayNicole is in here with me. How are you, RayNicole?
I am so great. Thank you so much for having me on your podcast today.
I am so excited to have you. And yes, I'm gonna be calling her RayNicole throughout the entire interview because that is actually her name. It's one word. Explain that, or explain your mother.
Well, I actually grew up being called Ray of Sunshine. So whenever I'd see a ray, my mom would, wake me up and say, "Good morning, Ray of Sunshine." So my middle name is Nicole.
Uh-huh.
So when we were thinking about, like a stage name, it was just Ray, R-A-Y, Nicole. So I just put my first and my half of my first name and my middle name together.
That is so cute. Well, my name really is Corliss, and we just decided that was too complicated as is. You only get one name for the radio, no last names.
I love that.
Oh man, that's cute. Well, this is your first radio interview.
Ah, yes. I am a little I'm a little nervous, but
Oh
I'm
my
so
God.
excited.
Well, that also means it's because you are releasing your first single to Texas country radio, and that's got to be even more nerve-wracking, not to put the cannonball on you, but
Yeah, it's so exciting to, have my first song out and see, how it's booming with the radio stations and how my fans are seeing it and how they're dancing to it. It's just amazing to see how people are reacting and singing to it. I love it. I just love it.
I'm so happy for you because I know the work as an independent artist to even get to this point. Like, you have to come up with money just to record a song. Like, it's
Woo!
not like
Yes.
it's easy. These things don't pay for themselves. They don't make themselves. You're
Yeah.
you're kind of a loner in the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Well, this single is simply called Honky Tonk. So tell me a little bit about Honky Tonk before we take a listen.
So I wrote Honky Tonk as a tribute to all the local bars that I started playing at 9 months ago. Bearded Monkey, Forney Ice House, Outlaws, Kearney's Feed Yard in Sunnyvale. All of those bars have a little bit of the bar in my song. And if it wasn't for my fans, just always being at my gigs and always dancing and enjoying the music we're singing, I wouldn't have been able to write this song. So I'm just very appreciative of, all the followers I've had since starting. It's been awesome.
Such a new adventure. I love to see this on your face though, because good for you. It's
Yes.
it's so hard to do, but we all do. We all have those honky tonks, whether, it's not even about performing in them. It's we all have a honky tonk that we've basically called our home at some point in time in our lives.
Yes. Yes. Definitely.
Especially here in College Station, y'all are really going to have to listen up for this one because this is for you.
Yes, it's definitely. I've always wanted to write. Oh, every time I'm on the boat. I love being on the boat in the summer. I'm a water baby. I
Same.
love listening to summer country music, just something that will get your heart rate up because you're just dancing to it so hard. And so that's basically how I wanted to write my song, was a summer country song.
Well, then we're going to lay it on them. Y'all, for the first time, we've got RayNicole's Honky Tonk on Maverick 100.9. Due to copyright, Brian Broadcasting is not licensed to air this single for you in podcast form, but you can now find it anywhere that you stream and download music. And today's interview continues now. That was RayNicole's debut single, Honky Tonk, on Maverick 100.9. It's Corliss, and RayNicole is joining me for her very first radio interview. Is it as scary as you thought it was?
No, you were so easy to talk to. Thank you so much. We have a lot in common, and I love it.
I gotta know, like, Cindy, you just mentioned you recently just started this country music
Yes.
journey. You only started performing 9 months ago, really?
Yes, yes. I was
Why? Like,
well,
wow.
I was, I mean, I started singing when I was little, but if I could, if I could explain how, like, if I could put an image in your head of how it looked when I was growing up, I would say, what's that movie? Step Brothers, the
Yes,
car scene when they're all singing "Sweet Child of Mine."
yes.
That was our family singing in the car together. So that's that's where I started was, in the car and at home. We had little karaoke shows together and then I sang a little bit in high school. Well, I sang once. I sang the national anthem for my volleyball team. And then I hadn't got on a stage or I never was in front of people until I was 22 years old. And that's where I met Ronnie Smith. I walked into one of the local bars here, Forney Ice House, and there's about 10 people there. And he's singing on the stage, and I walk up and I asked him if I could sing a song with him, and we sang Shallow. And then ever since then, he stopped singing for like 30 minutes. He was talking to me, and he was like, come back with 5 songs next time, come back with 10 songs. And that's how it started. We just became a little team, and he took me under my wing and made me just confident on stage, and I've just been so thankful for it.
So you've got a real life mentor. Like,
I really do.
not a lot of people have that. That is such a gift. I didn't have, like, starting in radio, I didn't have a mentor until about 7 years in. Like,
Oh,
I was so alone in my career and kind of getting beat down by it. I couldn't ever get a raise. I couldn't ever get a leg up. I couldn't ever get recognition. And even though I worked so hard and I kept learning more and I kept becoming greater and greater and greater at all these things, it went nowhere.
yeah.
And then my mentor entered my life and said, "You deserve better than this." And
Love
gave
that.
me this whole new perspective, and it genuinely changed my life. She's the one that moved me to Texas, and um,
Oh,
I will forever be so grateful for that. And you will as well, I'm sure of it.
yes. I don't know where I would be without him. I'm learning the guitar right now, but he's the one that's got me, I got a guitar for Christmas last Christmas. I've been learning how to play that, and he's been playing for me ever since. And I've just been so thankful. And we got a band now, and we're just all clicking. And I've just got the best people with me, and I'm just so happy.
Well, you're definitely on the right path, and I love to hear that. So, do you know what's to come? Is there an album on the way, or what's the plan now?
Hopefully, I am working on a couple songs right now. One of them I will say is called Book of Mama and John. It's about how I was raised in church, how I was raised to treat people by the golden rule and to kill people with kindness. And um, it's about my mama as well. And it makes me cry when I want to sing it. So hopefully I'll be able to sing the whole song one day without crying because right now I can't get through it.
I Oh, those are the best songs, aren't they?
Right. Yes.
Well, I want to encourage that though. I mean, since you are a young artist and you are just getting started, if I can offer just a smidge of advice, I hope I'm
Yes.
not overstepping.
Oh, please.
Um, but actually my mentor told me this about me, and that is who you are in this moment right now is exactly who you need to be. You don't need to change a thing. Be
No.
passionate, share your truths,
Mhm.
be honest. If you want to talk and cry about your mama, do it because
I will.
exactly who you are and you need. She gave me that. Mine was how excited I got for concerts and artists. And here
Mhm.
I am, 15 years in radio, meeting a girl who's just releasing her very first single to country radio. And I am just as excited to meet you as I would be Garth Brooks right now. And I
Oh,
took her
sweet.
advice. I stayed exactly who I was, and that was a fan. That was a fan of country music. So you just need to stay and be you.
Thank you so much. That was some really good advice.
I hope so. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't advise you on a whole lot, right? To wipe the tears and trust me. I only have screwed up a whole lot to give you advice, just so you know. I've done every screw up in the book.
We all learn from mistakes, and that's how we get the best advice.
And you'll have to learn those as well. But you know that you have to have on your own. But if you just stay true to yourself and you're always honest, you're never gonna be mad at yourself for the failures, because as long as you were truthful, all you can do is move forward.
Right, right.
I want to wish you all the luck. I'm already so proud of you for working so hard in such a short amount of time. I imagine just a year from now, I'm going to be talking to a completely grown and seasoned person, because you seem like the type of person that wants it that bad.
Yes, I do, and I'm so excited to see what's coming up, and I've got a couple of I got a couple more radio interviews. So this one right here, my first one, you're just opening my eyes, and I'm like, I don't think I'm going to be nervous for anything else, because I'm just going to think about them talking to me as you talking to me. I love this.
Oh, that's so great. Y'all, I really want you, please, if you find anyone from my interviews this week, let it be RayNicole. She is so sweet. She is so talented, and we are hoping for a bright future for her. So if you could get her brand new single, Honky Tonk, that is streaming everywhere that you want to find it, and go give her a follow. RayNicole, we love you already, honey. Thank you for coming to Maverick.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.